Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Chainsaw Man's new episode, which is on episode 10. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty sad in a certain way, and it's very much in a cornered clutch right now. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that it looks like to me our main characters seem to be doing okay. However, Hayakawa himself is actually suffering the worst consequences that compared to Denji and Power. Power, she ran away, we all know that. As for Denji, he apparently survived, despite being cut in half and so forth. He managed to get his other half back thanks to his regenerative powers, yada yada yada. We all know what happened, and so forth. As for Kobeni, we don't really know what happened with her. She must have, we don't know. But, continuing on, Hayakawa. We'll get to him in just a moment, but for Denji and Power, we had to it that Makima decides to bring those two to someone who's gonna beef them up in other words, train them, because they really need to have a lot of power for possibly the next mission to come, considering that their next mission could be their central antagonist right now, which we all know is the Gun Devil. I don't know if we may even be seeing him before the end of the series, but we'll have to find out. But that aside, Makima decides to hook Denji and Power up with the strongest Devil Hunter. And dang, he's very much ruthless. His skill and physical ability is close to beyond superhuman, at least close to superhuman levels, enough to actually put Power and Denji to a point that they might have died more than 20 times that Power mentioned. This guy right here is so strong that he wants to have toys that won't break on him that easily, So pretty much he found Denji and Power, considering that they are nice gift of toys for him to mess around with, And of course, like I said and repeating myself, Denji and Power lost, or should I say died, possibly over 20 times, And we had to it that Power and Denji decides to use their brain or the ways of thinking of make the attack onto their trainer, or should I say their strongest Devil Hunter. However, it didn't go well to plan, but at least they started to think a little bit and make a plan of their own. So we have to it that Power tries to make the attack from two directions. One in front of her, one in front of one attack from the front in front of the strongest Devil Hunter, which he appeared at their apartment room or door, and one above the attack that's below the apartment door that they live in, However, like I said, it didn't work. Denji tried to go for another sneak attack, but that didn't go so well. Like I said, in other words, they try to make their strategic attack when he decides to visit them the next day in terms of training or hunting them down. However, it didn't go according to plan. When Denji thought it was all over after the strongest Devil Hunter told him, he tricks Denji and threw a knife at his head and says, "Hey, a couple of lessons to learn. Don't ever trust what a Devil Hunter says, And Denji falls down and defeated, So throughout the episode for Denji and Power, they have been what's the word? Just been beefing up and training with the strongest Devil Hunter, which he decides to hunt them down every day. Since Makima asked him to beef or train Denji and Power. So pretty much, yeah. As for Hayakawa, like I said, he's suffering the worst of consequences. He cried after realizing that Himeno is gone. And he's greeted by two people we saw in the last week's episode's ending, which they end up asking him a couple questions and so forth. And that if he wants to give up, he's more than welcome to, considering that he doesn't have much time left. And the sword that Hayakawa used, because he used it multiple times here and there, he only has 2 years left to live. So pretty much, he doesn't have that much time. And considering that it's a devil sword, and he's used it a lot, which we did give a hint of warning that if he uses it, he has to sacrifice a lot of years of his life, which Himeno did mention, and it's true. And because of him using that when facing the Sword Devil and possibly the other suckers whatsoever, he only has 2 years left to live. Knowing that Hayakawa doesn't have much time and he's not going to sit around and after everything he's done just to like walk away. No, he's not going to be doing that. And we have to it that eventually that he decides to like continue his training or possibly get some help from his senpais right now, you know? We have to it that Hayakawa did get some letters from his partner's sister or something, and he ends up reading one of them, etc. Yada yada yada. That if you watch the episode, you get the idea what it says. If not, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give too much detail since I didn't pay too much attention to that, or it might be a motivation for Hayakawa to keep going ahead and continue his mission and his main objective, which is the Gun Devil. He wants to kill that guy because he is the one responsible, and he's pretty much like, what's the word? Central antagonist for the time being, you know? Like I said, I don't know if we'll even be seeing him in this, like, before the series ends, you know? Etc. Now, going on, we have to it that Hayakawa will later on be introduced to a devil that's called the Future Devil, or something that involves himself to see the future or the foresight. However, like any contract to the devil, there comes a price to it, you know? One time, one guy had to give up his eyes, the other one had to give up half their life. I don't know. One thing's for certain is that whoever this Future Devil is, it might give Hayakawa a chance to, like, get the big advantage of what he wants to do, or his MO, you know? His main objective, obviously, is the Gun Devil. However, we don't really know what he's going to be sacrificing or what he's going to be giving up. Considering that Hayakawa only has 2 years left to live anyway, Hayakawa will possibly just give up anything that could at least give him the advantage. But we'll have to see in next episode, you know, considering how it ended that way. So, yeah. So, after the consequences of that bloody death of Guns, you know, and being attacked by the Gun Devil subordinates or partners, we don't really know. Hayakawa only has 2 years left to live and makes a choice to make a contract with the Future Devil, which we don't really know what kind of consequence he'll be suffering. As for Denji and Power, like I said and repeating myself over and over again, those two are going to be freaking like beefing up or getting stronger or training stronger with the minds and body with the strongest devil hunter by Makima's suggestion. So we don't know how that's going to go out for them, but I hope they get a little better. As for Hayakawa, since he's human and then he only has 2 years left to live, he's not going to have much of a choice what he wants to give up, but we'll have to see. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-ta-da!